Okay, here we go.
And we're live.
And what? How are you doing, Teresa? In my guest?
Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger again. I know it's been a while since I've been on StreamYard. I've had some issues with it. You know, they want me to pay for the premium, so I'm not doing that. I do my live streams elsewhere. But anyway, it's good to be back. We're finally doing a podcast on the first season of Superman and Lois. Supergirl will be eventually when that ends. It's a great show. One of my favorites of 2021, not including the MCU stuff on Disney Plus. It surprised the hell out of me. I mean, a lot of the show is very character based, like the two sons, Superman and Lois, and Lana's family. It's very family oriented, and that what really worked about the show, and with Shazam as well. So I'm ready to talk about this. Hey Najee, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah,
okay, now
I agree 100%. What? Can I join? Sure, you can join. And what? Oh, what's this over to CM Punk? Oh yeah, CM Punk did return.
Yeah, he went to AEW. Yeah, I saw the Facebook posts and I saw the YouTube thumbnails. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Because you know what I do with the bread fresh here because let's face back on it. The Elvis, it's just been going downhill for the past couple of years. It's just been a complete mess. Like, none should have a good flash. It can be quite the fuck. Well, a few years ago. We don't know that.
Last year, actually, early last year.
Supergirl. It's just been. Whatever.
It's been on the decline since the third season. And Stargirl just came out last year, so it's still in its freshman year. It's leading to something, at least. They have Green Lantern's daughter, which I'm interested in. Yeah. I hope they do something with her.
Yeah, so they did some. Yeah, probably not something as a recurring character, but more like a. Well, guest starring comes back at some point when they decide to create the budget for it. Because it looks like
this is. I think it's a sign of because they're doing a Green Lantern show on HBO Max. So
technically Stargirl order when DC Universe streaming service.
It's defunct currently. No, it doesn't. It's not.
Yeah. So they already have been going downhill for years. So this show I didn't for the bread for a good feedback. We had too many evil streaming performances. We had Judge Superman, we did. And we're going to get the anime movie coming out later this year. I am looking for that movie, but other than that, I'm kind of burning with Evil Superman. And, well, unlike the third villain, is at the end of life for the good Superman finally. And it was sponsored by this book, a review series. My favorite book ever. My favorite series ever. Well, my favorite one after Superman. Right. And this year, I actually borrowed it from this book. There we go. So, where should we start?
Let's start from the entire premise.
Yeah.
So if we look at the entire premise of the show, it was from that comic exactly from Peter Tomasi and Dan Jurgens run from 2016 to 2018. That was basically the building block and the foundation where the entire show was coming from. And I also brought up in my last review that it also had some titles also from the reign of Superman from the 90s, mostly because it had in the cast mostly include as new characters brought into the Superman show outside of characters we know already were Steel, and then there were the Superboys, two Superboys, and then there was the Eradicator.
Yep,
that was actually kind of weird because I have been watching it from HBO Nordic and as a and there was this one funny thing that because the Eradicator was translated in the subtitles I use most of the time, it wasn't any kind of Eradicator should translate into destroyer or something tuhoaja sun muu, but instead they translated the Eradicator machine, the device was good as a tajunnan räjäyttäjä, which would translate into English as mind blower.
Yeah.
But that's some kind of funny trivia.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, but, those new characters like Steel and that Steel build up, that was actually
was a huge shock.
That was pretty great thing that they did.
Awesome.
Because they did that as a Doom guy, and then it was was some other world character. Then they had the Luthor red herring stuff, and then it took some other episodes later when we had.
Oh, Natty.
But hey,
what's up, guys?
Hey man, and then it was built very neatly and very chronically in the revelation that it was John Henry Irons, aka Steel, and not to mention it was in the episode where it was revealed. It was also kind of, I don't know how to say it clear, but showing that he had a daughter, or in the comics, Natasha is what his niece.
Oh, Josh, we're gonna show.
Yeah, and basically it was showing. This is the character from his home world. This was the kid he had, and then it should have if you watch the episode, if you would have it would have clicked if you stopped watching and thought it through. But because when you went through the episode, it was kind of something that if you watched the episode later, that just clicked in that it was John Henry Irons.
Yep.
Because the daughter character could have been any other character, but then when it came out and it was revealed who it was, then that was such a clever and very insightful way of how Steel was revealed. Not as well as was the flashback episode.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to get my good John Avenger here, but sounds wrong. Hey, John, can you hear us?
John.
John Avenger?
His mic's muted.
Anyway, Josh, what's your Superman was?
I actually was really surprised by the show. Going into Superman and Lois, I was curious, but I was also very nervous about it. I've been enjoying the Arrowverse, but when Superman and Lois, when they announced it, I was like, okay, this is not gonna go well. But then when I heard about the kids, I was a little even more concerned. But I went into this, I gave it a first chance, and I ended up really liking the show a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yep. I understand the point. I understand being there with the premise. Here's the thing, though. I'm only happy with this point because we have done too much of an order show department saying, like, stop it. We have done too much. We need to move forward, not go backwards. That's why I look forward to the show, because the show, I think, will move forward, not go backwards. And I agree.
Yep, that's exactly what I said in my review of the finale as well.
Anyway, John, I need to show you. No. Shit. Stupid streamline the bullshit connection.
Oh, man.
God damn it. I hate streaming sometimes.
I just watched a wee stream. What's up?
Yeah. Next time I'll try to do a wee stream next time. Anyways. Well, Nadia, what's your best streamer, Lord, since you got out in your weight?
I actually watched the series. I actually watched half of it. Like, I watched the 2-part finale. I don't want to spoil it, but it was interesting to see.
Spoiler discussion, so you can do spoilers.
Okay. So what comes next for Lois? I'm guessing that John Iron's daughter came down to another Earth. Like came to the Earth that Superman was still alive, and his mom's and the daughter said mom, and
kind of. We'll probably get to that later, but I don't know for what's the pilot? The pilot itself, perfection. It was basically an inspiration of a all-star Superman fusion. I think with Lois, it great at the I was assuming at the I don't know Lois, how you got John Jordan, and I love that pilot. That pilot was perfection. Like, Josh, what do you think?
Yeah, the pilot was really good. I did like the reference to the All Star Superman suit. It was a
Yeah.
great strong pilot, and then him leaving the city and going to Smallville to raise his kids in the pilot. I was intrigued for the first. It left a big first impression.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. The pilot I was reflecting, and even though they did some changes to my boy John, they made John get the powers, that did annoy me. But saying that, you know what? Fine. You want to have it, John be the Superboy? Go for it. Oh, John, you're back. Yay.
Oh,
Took
welcome
forever.
back, buddy.
Hey, John.
Okay. Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, anyway,
Hi.
so John, what's your best Superman Lois since you got you back? Since you had a broken connection. Continue.
Yeah, when I saw it back in February, it was really cold, but it was right after WandaVision had just like gone through half of its series.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like WandaVision. It had that family appeal. That's why the kids are a lot older than the boys in WandaVision, but it stood on its own 2 feet. It was not a copy of Smallville or Lois and Clark or any of the other animated shows. It was different, and the
Yeah.
dark tone worked for the show to its favor, except for the villains. I thought the villains were kind of lame compared to some other villains that Superman's had in previous shows. Like Morgan Edge, you might as well have just been Zod again because he's the same character pretty much.
Nah, it was Eradicator.
Technically, it's
basically-
only a two.
Okay, but I still don't. He's
together.
similar to Zod. Like he wears dark clothes. He has a British accent. He's just Zod 2.0, like a similar version. It's like Icicle and Stargirl. He's just Mr. Freeze. It's like it's the same thing. Come up with something different. Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze, and then him. I'm like, it's very repetitive after a while. But the casting was fantastic. Like Tyler Hoechlin deserves this spot because he went from a supporting role in Supergirl to being in his own show, and it worked. And Bitsy Turlock, I think, who does Lois, is fantastic. She gave me what Amy Adams couldn't in Man of Steel, BVS, etc. Because they kept the hair color. She's tough. She's a strong mother. The actress is just has all this expression on her face. She's not like monotone, and she worked really well in the show. Her and Tyler are really well done to get a great couple in the show. The two kids, Jordan and Jonathan, I related to them.
Same.
Now, when it comes to, I will agree. I do like Tyler Hoechlin and Elizabeth Tulloch in Superman Lois Day. Wasn't big on Tyler in Supergirl at first, but he grew on me. The kids was my main concern because I'm like, great, you're gonna put his kids in here.
Teen drama.
They didn't overshadow them.
Yeah.
That was my fear. They were going to get overshadowed. And Jonathan, of the two kids, I like him. He was my favorite of the two kids. But
yeah, he has
Jordan,
my name. Yeah.
Jordan, it took me a while to get used to him because he is pretty much me with
the emo kid. I get it.
Yeah. He got a mental issue, and that makes sense.
But after a while, I started to really like Jordan Kane. I also like his relationship with Lana Lane's daughter. That was also very sweet.
She's cute and she's a good actress.
Yeah. In fact, Lauren Dolan actually have Cappy from Adam from this book, who was the first woman for John. And if you combine basically both this series and this entire album, Cappy basically is kind of gone away daughter, and John, after already don't get after already Cappy, he get no girl. I think the end that made me happy, and I think I go with the one. They want to 2K. I think it worked in the paper. Granted, I mean, before they got changed up with John not power that don't know me, but fine. John on the power, and it worked. I thought you made guns with the Eradicator and Steel. Actually, we said you ought to give a Morgan Edge. Morgan Edge is kind of
Steel. He's John Irons. Yeah.
Yeah, that made me so happy. Why? Because we haven't seen Steel in any for years. But the one thing we haven't seen in the year was in Judge Agreed, the anime series, or Judge Unlimited, I think, and Superman the anime series, that's about it. So I was so happy that Steel had live action. Oh, speaking of Steel, what's it actually to Biddy his backstory for a sec? I know look how all over the place, but right now after I go to my watch games. There we go. Yeah. After Steel, I think Steel would have made it plus for me. I love Steel. I'm glad he'd be in the show. It's so odd to see him at the in the show. It was awesome, and we see him get to kick ass. It's badass. Anyways, after John joined, I joined with me, and when John did get super solid, that also was great. Oh God, what about on the Force of Solitude in this version? Oh, in Supergirl.
The Fortress of Solitude here is. I like how the way it was designed, the way the effects were well done, and just the way they put a lot of care into the Fortress of Solitude. It is exactly like the comics and the previous incarnations, but it does something on its own to make it stand out.
And anyway, it generally connected Supergirl when I bring it like this show is more standalone. You know what? I'm all for that because let's face it, Supergirl quality has been going downhill for the past couple of years. And they are in the final season, and if they do end up doing the bang, that's fine. But I'm just going to understand the budget in the show is 10 times better than the other show because this show is probably made for HBO Max. I'm sorry about that. Well, Peter, what's your opinion on the quality on this show compared to other other shows?
Well, let's get something out of it at that. Compared to other shows that have been on the CW, the quality in the writing and most of the visuals, that was obviously most of the HBO Max thing that must have put it above the others, because at the beginning of the year before Superman Lois began, I made 2 videos trying to review Batwoman, and I made there that joke that compared to that, looking at what kind of Batmobile they had there, it showed what kind of budget that show had.
Yeah.
And looking at what budget this show had, that showed it much more profoundly and really more.
Yeah, Batman.
Mahtipontisemmin, hemmetin englannin kieli.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman might be the complete meta of a show. I tried watching one episode. No, I'm done. Fuck, I banned shit a long time ago.
Yeah, and I rage quit immediately when I reviewed 2 episodes, and then I watched the 3rd one. I was just, fuck this shit, not worth it. That's not worth it.
Yeah. And you can tell this show had a bigger budget, better lighting, and yeah, say respect that to the character, man, and I do respect the category right there. Then Batman doing Batman. Try to think, 4 under 4 people and more. Oh,
Hear me?
John back, yay!
John's back.
In my phone, so
Hey, John, back. Hey, John.
Because it's a lot better than my laptop's so old it won't work.
Yeah, I'm part about that.
How old is it? But this thing I have turns. Yeah, this laptop I have turns 5 years in September.
Yeah, time flies. Anyways, so anyway, John, what's your opinion on the budget of Superman Lois compared to other Elvis shows? You equate this show to other Elvis shows combined, right? John?
Compare what this show to the other Arrow shows, the Arrowverse?
Yeah, well, not just the Elvis, but the other DC show we have. We have Titan right now.
I haven't seen Titans. Never seen Titans or Doom Patrol. That's out. I have never seen Batwoman. I skipped that one a long time ago.
You weren't missing much. It's bad.
Good for you.
The cast and all the problems that happened. I'm like, yeah, I skipped that drama. I've been watching Star Wars. Just the last episode was delayed because of a baseball game, so I'm watching it tonight. No spoilers. I want to see what happens with Green Lantern's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, Jade.
Okay.
It's less boring than the first season of Stargirl, only because of Jeff Johns. I blame him.
Yep. Jeff Johns, that's his baby. Stargirl actually is his baby. That's his
yeah. When it comes to Jeff Johns, let him. Stargirl is the last thing here. That let him have Stargirl, and if he has to want to do anything, just leave him with Stargirl.
Right, Wonder Woman. He made that sequel way too long, and a lot
That
of
was
talk.
like him, and that more packaging it to her baby.
He's responsible. He wrote the script. I think he wrote either the screenplay or the dialogue.
I think he wrote half of it. The other two.
Jeff Johns. He is responsible for the script for Wonder Woman 84 with the Maxwell Lord stuff.
He and Patty Jenkins were. I reviewed that video sometime in March when it came to HBO Nordic, and if you can see from the title and the thumbnail I made that I was just.
It was disappointing. That's on December.
I was just. It was actually one of the first videos I made when I started using music because
I haven't seen that. What else is coming out? I think did they cancel that that Wonder Woman show that they were going to do with that Brazilian
Wonder Girl?
Wonder
Girl?
Yes. Yeah, that got canceled.
Wonder Girl, that got.
I don't think they actually plan to make anything.
Compared to some of the other shows that went on too long, like The Flash hasn't been good in a long time. The only thing good about The Flash recently was
The Flash has died, and what this season you got a little better, but you're still not as good as the first 3 seasons.
Yeah,
just give me the movie already.
I hate to say it. I think the movie is really better than the TV show. Which is sad. Flash should be good. What the fuck happened? Oh, I know what happened. Bad lighting.
Yeah, some guy named Gio made a video about the Flash show and trying to figure out which showrunner is responsible for turning it into making it bad. I managed to narrow it down to some showrunner. I don't remember what that guy's name was, but it was basically that guy who he narrowed it down was who essentially made Iris become the leader of the Team Flash and responsible for the "We Are the Flash" line.
Yeah. Which technically speaking, that actually is from Grant Morrison's Flash run for Wild West. And actually was fun. Anyways, we try to get back on topic. I thought it was good compared to this show. Let's face it, this show is far better than other episodes combined. Other shows are different gone there. Well, Black Lightning that ended. I did not much fun anybody. I did hear actually the plan was I think good. Maybe. Who knows? So I thought this show is just far superior. And this would be a wake-up call to WB or to at all. Note this, take look at the way show and do something bold like this show. And move this good show, not backwards. Add for the other show, come on. Do this show now, or this show and Saga. That show has been good. I have a like it.
I have a question. What do you do with Constantine? Because I heard some have a Constantine after Retro Tomorrow or a new series.
Oh yeah, the people know about that. Like I go Constantine Retro Tomorrow. It's fun. Wait tomorrow. That show is fun. That show is funny. It's a comedy, but no way. That's fun.
I've been question about that because they're supposed to change Constantine to about more border to Abrams or something else. Like Constantine. Postal, I don't want to blame it up, but it's Constantine. Yep, fake. Like one of the J.J. Abrams thing they're doing with.
Yeah, they do a reboot. I heard about that.
I don't worry about that.
I know that annoyed me. What the hell? Like, fucking, like you have Constantine.
And welcome back, John.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
I just had connection.
Yeah, it was that and also the chat. I was looking at the chat and I exited by accident. So where are we up to now?
Yeah, we were very kind of Constantine and they went tomorrow and reboot.
Matt Ryan is done with the role, so we can move on from that.
That breaks my heart. Matt Ryan's great Constantine. In fact, he is Constantine.
Yeah, but you can actually understand if he has been forced to play that role since what was it, 2014 or 20?
Yeah,
or 2000. Yeah, 2014. He has been playing that role, and besides Constantine and Edward Kenway, what other roles has Matt Ryan been given since then? Because he probably doesn't like the fact that he has been typecast to being just Constantine.
Yeah, exactly. I do like that the show we're getting into the Injustice story arc, which they try to tease that at the end of the Justice League Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not exactly injustice kind of stuff. Because
It's now an Injustice, more
I
kind of Final Crisis fused with
Yeah,
Injustice, sort of.
the Flash movie, it is the Injustice storyline, at least a little bit of it.
They're taking notes from the Flashpoint comic storyline.
Yeah, Flash
Kind of.
Paradox
Yeah.
But
Superman is
the
not
Injustice,
is this a good
that's
point to
Laura,
mention that
that
I
is
made
Clark
a
Kent's daughter.
is this a good point to mention that I made a half an hour video essay about Flashpoint and its missing half?
Yeah.
For those of you, Debia has seen it, but for you
Yeah.
three other guys, I have a video essay going over the Flashpoint and its missing half, aka the 2009 Rebirth, Flash Rebirth.
Yeah.
Go watch it after this episode if you want. I have also worked on Injustice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That-
so I was saying, but Tiva, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Tiva, you want to say something?
No. You can say it. What's going
Okay,
on?
okay. So I have an idea. Hear me?
Okay.
I have an idea how you guys can like stream like like you know what I'm talking about, like you can stream like up to 6
You
people.
we stream.
or 4 people.
We'll say that we stream. I'll probably use that and no video, no time. I do know what
I
time.
can-
I've been no
I
before.
can I can handle it because I can invite up to 6 people. I can invite you guys or something. I can invite you guys tonight probably if you want after the stream. Test it out. It's up to you, like I have a we stream account and stuff, so I'm thinking about doing a guest stream like today or tonight if you want.
I'll probably think about that as no stream for another day. I appreciate the invite, but I'll do it for another time. But anyway, we should probably get back on topic. We can't wait off topic for today. Alright. Okay, as far as my work is concerned, I've been before. The show been amazing. I love the story with John Jordan. When they go to football, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I will make a typical stuff, but here's the thing. I'm not going to this show. I had a boy, it's smart. And no after its story, and no way, it's too much trying to Smallville. And Smallville, you can tell it's her actually at the by financing, and it's the time dying. And that is sound depressing. And in my opinion, I think it's a good human story. Like you tell Smallville why it's dying. And when Morgan showed him, I see, well, he went for jobs. And anyway, that makes sense because one town dying and he has money, so the town people have to get some finances. Probably Morgan has an own to motive, which we'll get to him at the later. But let's get the steal. Okay. I didn't even for the steal. I did not see coming because what? Captain Uber not Captain Uber steal entire time. My mind was blown. Like, holy shit, that's a badass. And this is the first time I haven't seen in a very long time. But get the steal of action movie. That did not exist. Oh, John, what's it?
It's so nice.
Josh?
But yeah, this is still. I didn't even know he was going to be in the show, so that was good that they kept that. And plus, still, I do remember him from the cartoons.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movie because the movie I heard is bad. But here, still, he's all right here. He wasn't too bad here.
He was great.
I liked him. He was,
Yeah.
And you can tell he's sympathetic, he's hurting, and he got a vendetta. And I mean that literally, because he had to kill Superman. Well, the other Superman, he killed, but he hit better Lois, which the other thing I not see what? Holy shit, that is even more crazy. And very dark and messed up, but that makes sense because it's a multiverse. I was shocked they brought the multiverse in the show. I thought the show would be self-contained, but
Yeah, That is a small kind of pet peeve in itself. That outside of the multiverse stuff that they brought up there, it was a kind of the multiverse thing and different versions of characters. That has been overdone quite a lot. Not just in shows, but also the comics and other stuff. Because
in video games.
yeah, there too.
Yeah. But to be fair, I think they had motivated overbear in this show. Unlike any then Marvel do know motivated doing that, but Marvel organic motivates. But that's another game. Well, John, what's your band on Steel? John.
Me, John.
Yeah, I'm glad that they added some diversity to the show. I know Steel was in the Death of Superman storyline.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm glad they incorporated him because I don't think they've used him before in Supergirl or any of the other shows.
No, they haven't.
And I like the relationship he has with his daughter. It was brief. I know that was in the finale.
Yeah, that's adorable. Yeah, even if it's a flashback, in the other, you could tell he's hurting. But that's depressing. To see how to leave the dog behind. Uh-oh.
That actually, the cliffhanger action with Natasha's entrance or arrival also is also. This is why I do scripts. The Natasha's arrival at the cliffhanger also makes the cliffhanger intriguing and hypes up the second season in what it comes, because how is Natasha able to arrive to their world now? How did she come there? And what all has happened since John Henry came to our world, came to this world, and also what the situation is at the moment in that world. Is the evil Superman they had there, and also this kind of thing. I had in my reviews. I brought up this theorization that if Superman in that world never married Lois and never had kids, never became a family man, then after his mother died, all the connections he had to his Clark Kent life, those were severed, and that made it much easier for him to join the Eradicator and Morgan Edge. This is something I theorized up, that Superman who organically became evil in that world, or if he was also kind of made Zod mentally in that kind of stuff, then what has that Superman been doing during this time? That is something that also might be brought up in the second season, mostly because Natasha has been forced to live in that same world with that Superman's doings, and likely because the last we know that, or last chronological stuff he did.
Oh, John Powell.
Yeah, did in according to John Henry, was trying to chase John Henry into space, and after that, what he did after that? Did he go after Natasha?
Good question.
Yeah. And is that evil Superman also out there? Is he coming after Natasha and John Henry now? Because if they manage to come to cross over to the main universe, could the evil Superman also be coming? And if it's the evil Superman who organically became evil, then what kind of person he actually is in how he's been portrayed, or if he is a vessel to Zod?
That's a good question. And I'm wondering about Ed Rowe, because that's always in question scene too. Speaking of the old villain, what's the other villain for a sec? Morgan Edge and his father, Tyler. John, what are the two villains we got? John?
Sure. John, you there?
Shit! John, your audio is broken.
Audio is broken?
Yeah, your audio is broken. I can just barely hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Are you on your phone now?
Yeah. Done. Stupid StreamYard and your connection issues. Ugh.
Try to swim better.
Note to self. Next time use restream next time.
Good idea.
Yeah, but anyways, wait, John. Shall I try to move and try to put it back in to fix the connection? Try checking in the private chat. Oh, okay. Probably, but we didn't take a deep anymore.
Write in the chat what's going on. Write in the chat.
Okay.
But yeah, that is a logical explanation on what will happen, what theory what will happen with the evil version of Superman in season 2. So looks like we'll probably have 2 different Superman fighting. He wasn't a fan of the main villain.
John, I tried moving and add you back in the stream, hoping that fix it. John, can you speak? Shit! Stupid connection. We can't hear you. There's not a way to fix the problem.
He said in the private chat he was not.
Oh, he's not a fan of the main villain.
Yeah, he's not a fan of the main.
Yeah, he said he was. Yeah. He said earlier that he saw him as a Zod 2.0.
Well, to be fair, I think that's the point, but he's Superman's brother. He's a new character. So he's got two characters.
And and I already brought up in the latest review that I saw it as a Dragon Ball Z kind of connection.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
That's what I was getting vibes from, but I thought the main villain, he was okay. He's just there. He's Superman's brother. He does what he has to do. He serves his purpose.
Yeah.
He's alright. He's not the worst villain.
Yeah.
I think he's a good villain, in my opinion. He's very dark. Yet, I think he's been toward another. But in his defense, he did accomplish it. But dude, you heaping out that you falling in I think and cured some people. What did you react? Right? Then again, I think at the point his father kind of, but he corrupted him. Somebody in that monster. Speaking of kill, we also got no Kryptonian, a Supergirl villain. The female Kryptonian. What's on the other Kryptonian character, the female villain?
The female villain, I actually liked her motivation. I liked her character development. The actress who played her did a good job, and it was good to use a villain from the Supergirl comics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Opinion?
Leslie Lar. That was also some kind of abbreviation from a Kryptonian name, but Leslar or Lar, something like that. That was also some actual Kryptonian.
Still is bad than she's been done Supergirl. I agree with that.
You tell it, Dominic.
Right. Oh, John, you're back. Yay.
Well, he tries to come back.
Yeah.
Can
you hear me
now? Yeah. We hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I was not a fan of the villains. I thought the villains were just there, not threatening in the slightest. So the effects on in the show are great for when they fly and using their powers. The show has a budget. It doesn't look.
I agree. The show better than me, and the villain show is fine. I actually like the villain, True Villain, and because they're interesting. And to have Supergirl villain at the end of the show, that made me happy because what's fit is Superman villains. A lot of Superman have not been used really, which is depressing. But I think during the Eradicator, Colorado was a great villain. And oh my god, that finale is badass. Which we'll get the finale later. But
yeah.
holy shit! How many days
Did anyone else, by the way, see the Dragon Ball Z connections?
Yeah, I saw it. It was awesome.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah. Superman was Goku, Steel was Piccolo, and the Eradicator or Morgan Edge was Raditz.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the finale, I loved almost all the episodes here. There was one episode here that I just didn't like. Me and John Avenger, we did talk about this one. Is the one episode involving Jordan and and then the group of high school kids picking on.
Oh yeah, when Jonathan punched Jonathan in the hand and broke his hand.
Kind of, it felt like Riverdale.
It did, but to be fair, I get where they're going with it, and it brought Jonathan to Detroit Pirates, and that was dark. He pumped his head off, literally, and Superman did took the credit. I don't know, that was badass. That was awesome. That was awesome with Tag. Oh yeah, speaking of character we never got. Let's see what happened to Tag. What happened to him? I know he got captured, sort of, kind of. That's a plot point I never got finished. Weird. Wait, Peter, like the whole time I get finished, I'm confused.
What?
Like what's being on the whole Tag support with the ex-Kryptonite stuff? Peter?
Yeah, the ex-Kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the question? I didn't.
Yeah, the question is, what's being on the Tag support? Okay, you're confused. But basically, the kid you get an expert that just run fast.
Background.
What's happening in the background?
Yeah, I hear noise from me.
Okay, here.
I'm gonna order it later.
Okay, when Superman tried to say Tag, like John Joe the classmate.
Why'd you hold my hand?
That part. Yeah, that was good. Well, that part when there was the part where Tag was brought back and caught Sarah and Superman had to save both Sarah from Tag and Tag from the DOD soldiers, and there was the part where there was some kryptonite stuff into his costume also. That was also very well multi-layered part in a not just in showing how Superman had to hold back, try and multitask in keeping Tag calm and not to do anything dumb, while also having the DOD soldiers stay back and not do anything that would escalate Tag's situation. That was also one. And then there was the part where he was shot and got up and looked pissed. It was more that, to say it in Finnish, it was basically Superman being, ai saatana nyt oikeasti. Yeah,
my dogs. I'll continue.
Or basically just Superman being the, why do I have to keep up with this or that.
Yeah.
Also, kind of the part where he was shot with the kryptonite shards or bullets at that point. Actually, I don't like to say that was probably an accidental part in trying to justify why he wears a too puffed up muscle suit, because it's likely that the suit is thicker than it looks like to be, if it has some kind of layered protection from kryptonite weapons in general, but that actually raises opens a can of worms in when and how and why did he decide to start wearing a suit like that. Like we had the Max Fleischer cartoon.
Yeah, the Max Fleischer cartoon. That made me happy. I love that suit.
How and why did he go from that suit to the suit he wears in the show in the present day?
Yeah, I was a little confused on the Max Fleischer costume, but
That made me happy.
it was
I wrote about the credit suit and when they're going to make memories.
Yeah, that suit was actually good. That they should have used more of that suit, or made a modern version of that suit in a more kind of in a what it is, or made a suit similar to that with the modern version of Superman's suit, underwear or no underwear. But basically, if they can make that suit look that good, then what stopped them from making a similar suit with the modern Superman costume?
Well, technically, they bought I think from the Weaver suit.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, just like that suit. What stopped them from making the suit look like that? Because the Superman suit, where he was, everyone said it was kind of a muscle suit that made him look bigger than he did, and his head looked too small in it. And not to mention the Superman symbol he wore, it was looked like it was painted on there.
President Anthony loved the suit, but that's his
Yeah.
money.
Okay. Look for it. Look that.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that suit. It was the costume was obviously based on that suit, and that suit. And it was that, but the S shield, it was the S shield was that was kind of something that it didn't bother much, but then but most of the times when you saw it, it was just and then you move on.
I didn't see it fine the way it was. That's me.
Yeah, it was fine most of it, but
Yeah.
but you can see why some people have been complaining about it.
Yeah.
Complain about
I
it.
don't know. Oh, John, continue. John?
Yeah, they complain about everything. I mean, the way a suit looks. I mean, the suit in Man of Steel, it looked like it was like the S looked too fat. Like, I don't know, I just didn't like that look. And it didn't have any color. Here, the suit has color, so it's not like it's not completely undersaturated. Which I know, like Josh was a fan of that suit, but I just prefer this suit is good. It's a mix of both of the DCU version with the classic Superman suit from the Christopher movies and such.
Yeah. Well, Najee, what's your opinion?
Well, the Superman suit comparison to the one we got is interesting because you never know what these things are. Like with Superman, he had different suits and it generates it made cartoons and media and such. I can understand that, but in the CW version of this, I can understand why. Like you know what I'm talking about. Because we Superman to from Man of Steel and Superman Returns and over the Clark and other Superman continuity and all that other stuff. So I can understand why we had to get with this classic Superman suit, but different for
Yeah. I can understand that, but I didn't see it perfectly. It would have made who over Supergirl suit, which I approve. Well, Supergirl suit. I mean, when you put in Supergirl, the suit was fine, but this should have made improvement over that Supergirl. But that didn't talk together. But speaking of stuff I do with that, let's get the Superboy stuff a sec. Okay, this thing I did with Tom when I didn't watch it. This thing I'm a huge fan of my boy John. And when they get joined the powers, I would at first what I didn't join the powers, and I did my boy John. But what the hell? But you know what? Fine. You want to do something different out there with the new character? Go for it. I was annoyed at first because I really wanted to get to John this comment. But at this point, before he got in, it was so cool after John did help and trying to say his brother, and that was awesome. I'm still only seeing two. I do get to see both kids. I get to if I say with the content, but that's just me. And when Jordan does vulnerabilities, it's very depressing and also happy, and you have to be happy. But oh boy, when he had to be right with these assholes and with the hit Superman's hand, that was insane. Because, what? Like a ticking time bomb. Like one thing that he did like just like that. And it's very, very intense. Very interesting. Oh, I completely forgot. Holy shit! What about Joel at in this season?
Jor-El was kind of hard to think. The actor they chose to play Jor-El was kind of hard to understand why they cast this particular actor, that particular actor, because on the outlook, that guy looked like
Marlon Brando.
yeah, not I don't know if it's Marlon, but except if you look at Marlon Brando when he had put on a few. I don't want to fat shame anyone, but that guy does look like how should I put it? Some guy they pulled up from some pub and decided that yeah, this guy's cheap. Let's put him to play a hologram.
I think it was good.
Yeah,
Well,
good,
not-
but the outlook he had. Of course, you build up to what the character is going to be, but on the outlook and when it comes to the first impressions, those were yeah. They could have cast someone else probably and thought that yeah, this guy's cheaper.
Yeah, whatever. Nadia, what's your opinion?
Like you mean the character of the villain and the hero? Which one?
Hello, Joel. Because the villain at the other not more
The other guy.
Okay.
Never mind. Nah, Najee, you can go first. I'll bring that other thing up.
Nadia?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shit.
Okay. I was saying that the character of Joel.
Yeah.
Superman's I don't know. I don't get. I'm so confused. Why you're talking about this? Because I've been watching the series for you know. You gotta give me some concept what it's about.
Oh, yeah, okay. But I think Pika at the guy confused like sorry, no, but this Joel version, I like the other version of Joel. I think this version was good, and that's a very cool system in the show. Oh my god, previous show, and there's Joel, he's just son, and the show Joel actually got cooked on. It's pretty cool. Actually, I realized they're not even Supergirl in the show. Weird. Huh.
I thought maybe
Yeah, that is why I also brought up in my reviews about that this show was almost completely divorced from the other Arrowverse shows.
Like I'm fine with that, by the way.
Yeah, indeed. And basically, you could just say that this was its own show that happened. Took place in its own universe that was disconnected from anything else. But then there was that one episode where David Ramsey had to appear because he was making appearances here and there. But mostly because his presence and the established connection to the other shows was not made in any other show or any I'm sorry, in any previous episode leading to that. His presence there made if you had not watched any of the Arrowverse shows and just okay, Superman TV show and started watching that, and then Diggle shows up, and you're just if you just started watching Superman and Lois without watching any Arrowverse, you're just gonna be, who the hell is this guy and what and how and what and who is he to this?
Everyone. You know, happening that's basically crisis, that's what.
Yeah. But if you have not watched any of the other previous Arrowverse shows and just started watching Superman and Lois, thanks Raven of Azeroth. But basically, if you haven't watched any Arrowverse shows before and just start watching the Superman show, and then Diggle's sudden appearance is just like I said, who is this guy? And that is basically why my review of that episode was basically like an SCP file read.
Well, yeah, I know that video. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, SCP 2852, the cousin Johnny.
Yeah, but I really like seeing Diggle on the show because even though it's not good on the show because they did hint to be Green Lantern and the Flash and be Green Lantern, we still not gonna pay off. At this point, fuck it. This much if it's not good on the show, fine. I'm all for because I think they're more better in this version. Well, in this show, like their shows. I know the kid way better in this show. They do have more twist stuff in them for it, but not the pretty cool and that stuff. And you can tell at the Digger had to start hurting from Crisis. Oh, I think I'm gonna be yeah, same. I'm about to well done. Yeah. Aw. Hang on, even. Got it once. Yeah, I agree, Josh. Oh yeah, Josh. What's your opinion on Digger appearing in this show? Josh.
Okay.
Sorry, I was muted. So,
Okay.
what were we up to?
Diggle.
I think we're talking about Digger in his return.
I didn't care for the Diggle return. That was just useless.
Oh, John, what's your opinion?
Of what?
Digger and his appearance.
Well, it was kind of this like filler, because they have to fill time. They want them to make it 45 minutes, so they have to add like a few characters here and there to talk, or just to be like, hey, I'm in the show, because he was also in the Flash this season.
Oh yeah, he was in the flat at the episode.
Flash, like Barry saw each other and said, because Alfred Queen's gone from this continuity, and he was there. I didn't love it. Hey,
yeah, I can say that. Okay, okay. We will bring in the boys. I think on. Let's get the Lord's Reign and her support with the Gazette. Okay. When Lloyd put out the plan, I thought that made sense because Fate Moya was gonna be asshole. So fuck it. At the best, for me, I go with a fast moment and have the Gazette would actually with a pretty good subplot, and it made sense. And having both Clark and Lloyd investigate Moya, that in my opinion is great down there. And I love the chemistry between Tyler Hogan and Elizabeth Turk. That chemistry is gold in my opinion. It's perfection. And I love that the country as both generous. It's pretty cool. Oh, I completely speak out of during that premiere show. Oh my god, completely forgot. That's about an old favorite from the Superman the Clan story. During the flashback with the memory stuff. We see after you beat the Flameball guy. Okay, you're probably gonna be who this guy is. Okay. This video actually premiered in a recent story actually from I think 2019. And I'll show you what I mean.
So,
Google.
But
You see?
ta-da!
wait, is this the one sword we just watched? Oh, fine.
Yeah, that was the flashback villain.
Yep.
Yeah, they brought that.
It's a DC thing.
I can hardly see this guy up here. Okay? The guy's an asshole, but it's so much fighting Nazis. It's awesome. And the Ku Klux Klan.
I want to say cartoon of that, but not gonna happen. I want to say cartoon of Superman and fighting history. I can't hear. You were saying?
Continue.
Tivia? Tivia.
I do.
So Tivia, I'd like to see a cartoon, a Superman cartoon, very cool with fighting Nazis and stuff. Like a Superman cartoon. That'd be amazing. But now we can wonder how that can work out in next year or 2021, 22 on Cartoon Network or HBO Max.
Well, we are getting a Superman cartoon, but here's the thing about this new Superman cartoon I've seen. It looks not that great. It looks. How can I say this? Oh, right. Stupid. Hang on. Let's see if we can find it. I know we're kind of all over the place, but.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No.
And it. Yeah, my favorite Superman.
This
looks stupid.
Let's have a Batman come back.
The Batman is fine, but
that's Batman's show is according to some sources like Overlord DVDs said that it's supposed to tie into Matt Reeves' Batman movie.
Which I got bullshit on that, but that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, but maybe not. It's
After my Superman.
Yeah, but that is
I'm gonna say one more time. Why? I said we need to move forward, not go backwards.
Yeah, that's also backwards because that is also once again treading ground that has already been done.
Also, we are blacks in the ocean.
I'm gonna switch to Finnish in saying what it is. This is samaa vanhaa paskaa, mitä on tehty aikaisemminkin. Ei siis... Joo. Tämäkin on tehty. Man of Steel teki tän, Lois Clark teki tän, Smallville todellakin teki tän, ja vittu oikeasti jopa 78 leffa teki tän. Enjoy my Finnish, because I have more rants like this coming up in my Injustice Year 4 video.
Okay.
Like I said before, this show should not exist because, as I said before, we need to go forward, not backwards. Who the fuck DC had I mentioned before multiple times?
Oh, by the way, here this article going to be the VP for tonight for the Adult Swim and Cartoon Network. The whole thing just happened.
Mm-hmm.
We
have show right here. This show gonna be great. I want this show animation. But for God's sake, it blew my mind, John, that we were gonna get this show. I think we were this close to get this show, but no.
Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been going forward. That would have given John some. That show could have given John what he didn't get when Bendis came over.
Yeah, every Bendis. Yeah.
Oh,
no, not yet. Yeah. You can join. I sent doing that on.
How many people can join? I forgot how many people can join. How many people?
But yeah, the animated show with Superman and his family, that could be interesting. Something to go for. We already have.
Be interesting because Lost of Rebirth was as popular as it was because it was moving Superman's story forward.
Yeah, not backwards.
Instead of pedaling on the same time without going anywhere or retelling something that had been told already once.
Yeah, we already have Injustice in animation, and I'm still need time to think about that because it come out in October.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also concerned because we're all going to find the same Evil Superman thing again. But I'm burning out Evil Superman. I need a break. Like, I care about saying Evil Superman over and over again. Like, I don't get it. That's another
episode. Because that's pretty much what people are used to doing is something like that now. It's easy something to do that most people are jerks. Most people are dicks, and those kinds of people, they also somehow got to work for DC now. And those people, when they want to write stuff, they want to write themselves as some self-interest or see themselves as the characters, not as what would this character do, but instead what would I do if I was this character. And when you're supposed to write Superman, they decide to write Superman as how they would be, and they see it as using his powers to do what they would do.
Guys,
Evan,
we just confirm this.
Hey.
Okay.
So hey, man.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So Tivia.
Yeah.
We told him to make another video about this because we just announced this recently.
Okay, but what the video about?
Oh, that article I sent you last week, the video I did about this Disney thing, about Spider-Man and Disney.
Yeah.
Well, it could. I don't know what's still happening, but they're thinking about it. And here's the thing about this. I want to know if you guys want to make a video with me about this. Wait.
I'll probably say that for later as soon as the stream's done.
Okay, we can do it after.
But you can still make it yourself if you want.
No, all of us can do it. I can do my stream. It's okay. We can do. All of us can do it for Spider-Man. I need people anyway. I also need you also. So you know.
As far as that Disney showing stuff concerned, that's not. I don't really care. But that's okay. I do, but I don't know the details. I'm gonna wait until we get more information about that.
Well, I got
before
details. I got details already.
No, I get that, but I don't know the final yet. As I said, I'm gonna say that for another day.
Let me know.
Yeah, sorry. But I thought I know. Oh, wait a minute. What's the been assuming Lois as a whole? Like, what's the been this season? Raven? No.
Yes.
Like, what's the been assuming Lois? The actual show itself.
I don't know. I don't watch it.
What?
Just give me 1 second, though.
Okay.
I'm getting earbuds.
Yeah. Awkward. Anyways. Like I said before, and actually, before I got interrupted, I thought the Ultimate Show again, the anime series, that show did not look great. It looks bad, and I just said over that this show moved forward, not backwards. And if DC at this point, they were going to move forward. Stop going backward. Go forward for once.
Exactly.
It's not that hard. Yeah. Well, John, what's your opinion?
Step forward and 2 steps back.
John?
Opinion on what?
Of that new Superman show with the animation.
I'm not looking forward to that. It's just everything you just said. We need to just go. We need to go forward. You don't need to put people in a time loop and go backwards. You need to be moving forward. That's why I'm happy that DC is going forward with their projects.
Yeah. Hey, would you calm down? You're my dog. Yeah. What, John? What's your opinion? John? Stupid connection. Your audio actually got jacked.
Yeah, I'll just I'm not gonna leave because the internet connection doesn't work.
Oh, bummer. Well, what's your final thoughts right before you leave?
Yeah, let me just put it on the chat.
Okay.
Okay, what's it says on the chat?
Okay.
Okay.
Daddy, calm down. You're fine. Yeah. Awkward. Yeah. There we go.
One step forward and 2 steps
Yeah.
back.
If I compare this show to the other show for a sec, this show I thought superior. Forget the.
DC needs to learn from this experience.
Yeah, they should. I know. What do you mean? What do you mean? You need to learn from experience. I agree. They do need to learn from experience. Like, stop going back and move forward. Like, for God's sake, it's not that hard. But you know what? We'll be all day if we talk about that show. I could do a entire land video that I did actually months ago. But let's say that show did not look great at all.
Yeah,
Well, Raven, what's your opinion? Raven?
Hello.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Super Lois compared to the new show we're getting?
Huh?
Okay, you're confused. But okay, what's your opinion on Super?
I can't hear you though.
What?
I can't hear you though.
Damn it! Stupid audio.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not your fault. Excuse me. Anyways, what do you think on Super Lois compared to the new show we're getting?
I don't know.
Nice. Okay, yeah, okay, you know what? fuck it. We want to get to the finale. Well, Josh, what's get to the finale, shall we? We can't win overtime with the plans. Well, John, you go first.
So you're asking what my favorite universe is? That's Superboy?
No. The question was, what would have been on the finale of Superman Lost?
I don't know. I can't talk to you. I don't watch any of those.
You don't? Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna be the one who says this. If you don't watch those things, then what are you doing here?
No, because
I don't want to be a jerk and do it, but if it's not me, it's gonna be someone else. Sorry, I don't want to be a jerk or that guy, but if not me, someone else is gonna do it.
Yeah.
This is why we drink.
Well, she wanted to join. It's fine. Well, Josh,
sorry if I was.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, Daddy, yeah.
I'm back, guys.
Move forward and do better. One of the best show 21. I agree. This is one of the best show 21. Well, John, what do you mention with the finale? When Jordan gets corrupted by Talo.
This was a pretty good finale.
It
was a pretty good finale to the show. First season, and just what they go to see Jordan get possessed by or the main villain. I was sitting there watching it. I'm like, this is dark, but this is also emotional.
Yeah.
But it was also a really good way to go out. So
yeah,
I really liked the finale, especially the cliffhanger.
Yeah, the cliffhanger with Steel Daughter. I'm just finale with meeting. Oh, I completely forgot what the thing remind me. We never got to how though. Superman preserve General Zod. Pika?
Yeah, no. Superman possessed by Zod. What about that?
What's the thing on that?
Yeah, Superman possessed by Zod. That was well, I don't suppose they had anyone else who could have possessed him, but I don't think it was more about Zod, but because when you look at the portrayal he made when he was possessed, he didn't really carry himself as in a Zod-like manner or actually act.
Hey, it's Andre, and today's video is a special video that is partnered with.
Sorry.
That's okay. Continue.
Yeah, now that I actually think about it, how he was possessed, he didn't actually carry or showcase any Zod kind of behavior when he was possessed.
Yeah.
He could have been possessed by pretty much like anyone else, and they could have just gone ahead that he's evil now. But did anyone else? If you hadn't been told that he is possessed by Zod, could you have recognized that the Kryptonian possessing him was Zod?
No. Actually, you know what? It would kind of double-edged sword. I had fun a bit. Like, it may have been acting Zod, but his physical appearance, because... Wait, technically speaking, he did put me as Supergirl, technically speaking. Kind of. Sort of.
That Zod was...
Okay, you're confused. Zod probably wasn't Supergirl scene 2.
Yeah, that's that was
hallucination.
That wasn't actually pretty well Zod. It was luckily. I tried to think back to that scene where how Superman was supposed to see Supergirl as Zod because of whatever they had done with that. I just remember that actor dressed in black and going all like
yeah.
that I don't. It has been years since I saw that, and just thinking back to it, I just said that what supposed to be unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
But even if
Yeah.
he was
So
supposed to be a serious character in the possession, I don't really think that he would have been needed to be possessed by Zod because yeah, like I said, he didn't actually said any philosophies that Zod would have had. Didn't question how he was in possession of Superman's body, or even when in the Tal row and Zeta Rose was possession, didn't exactly question or acknowledge that what the situation is.
yeah.
He just stood there, didn't say anything, and went along whatever they were going along with.
Yeah. It makes sense, because he didn't give a damn or Zod in himself.
Yeah.
But it put it more at the. I think it more tell Zeta Road plan and Zod plan. That's the more for me. It's kind of both their plans. I think we don't get the height of Zod or any Zod character besides just Zod aspect. It's weird. Oh well. Whatever. But speaking of after the finale, let's get to Joy how he could possess. When Joy got possessed by Tao, that was dark. Because what? Like holy shit! That video blew my mind. Because I never did go down that dark. But I was so happy that Lois actually able to save at their own son. That made me happy. That was awesome. It was great. It was badass. And I can mind coming out of Noah and John. I probably eradicate with the helmet armor. Except they don't have an armor in the show. It makes sense, but it's so cool. And I love seeing that they go try to save their own son. It's awesome. And it reminded me so much of this before Feather and fucked everything up. Like, it was so awesome. John, what's your opinion?
Yeah, because Eradicator was the first villain in Thomas's run, in what Thomas wrote in 2016. Eradicator was the first villain in that arc.
In Superman, acting kind of Doomsday.
Yeah, Jurgen did Doomsday.
Yep, that made me happy. Well, Josh, what's your opinion at the Tower possessing at the join?
That like you said, that was dark and it was clear tension. Seeing that, I was like, this is crazy. And just the way it was done, I was sitting there like, this is terrifying. Like having to watch his own son get possessed. That was crazy.
Well, yeah, I should John. Well,
Raven, I'm sorry if I came across as a jerk. I jumped the gun on my judgments. I don't want to leave any bad impressions on.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You can come back if you want.
Yeah, you can come back, and there will be no further judgment.
Yeah, apologies. Sorry about that. Yeah, that part I because you technical issues. Damn technology. Yeah, there we go. I thought the finale was great. I love the finale. It was a great finale, and I can't ever see it too. And I'm going to in the future. So, I'm jumping it up with I've been seeing two. I have my own predictions. My prediction is this. My first prediction, John may get probably content, but I hope that how do we do want to see that on whatever because even pick care at the Euro series. Second prediction, they want to go with the Evil Superman stuff. Okay, we do know the Evil Superman is still out there. I mean, we still don't know where he is. So either he somehow escaped his Earth somehow, and now he's out there with the Steel's daughter. But that got to be an easy prediction. Or option 3, they bring another villain. Maybe we go Superman in this show because Supergirl's still doing no Trooper, so maybe when that show ends, we can go Superman on the show. Ooh! Get John Cryer on Superman on the show would be awesome. John, what's your opinion?
I can't.
Well, Najee, what's your opinion?
Okay, my opinion is I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait for the main cast to come back. I'm happy about the new character. Hopefully there'll be new characters. Like new characters come in, by new people.
Yeah.
Which one people? By new people. It's Deuce. And just me and them all went to see it. What season records or seasons? What one cameo or something?
Yeah.
Like I want to see the I want to see more about Krypton. I want to see more about the franchise of how the Krypton. Like imagine this: we see a young a young Superman's dad. Like something like remember Krypton series that came out?
Yeah, I remember. I love that show. That show is so underrated. Like, what the hell? That camera good bullshit.
I don't
Yeah.
know. What a series! I need to watch it.
That show was apparently supposed to be. David Goyer tried to make it like something like a Man of Steel prequel, but Jeff Johns decided to cut all the Man of Steel connections.
Which I'm really happy about that. I was happy about that because, let's face it, that show did not need to be a Man of Steel prequel. It's fine the way it was, it was perfect the way it was amazing. I love that show.
Yeah, it's insane. I need to watch it on Sci-Fi. I need to watch it on OS.
It's the same way I can't we get both the legions. That infuriated the hell out of me because season 3 was going somewhere, it was going somewhere amazing. But no, we had to pull the plug because legions.
Yeah. I heard about that too. Hopefully the Viper. We wonder what happened to one board, but if it revives stuff like this, because I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad if it revives something. But did something bad for Superman. Like I'll be so mad, man. I'll be so mad.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm talking about, right?
I get it. Yeah, I understand. But as far as the finale, I heard the finale, the good finale. I haven't seen 2. I do ever didn't see 2, but we'll be here all day. But this finale was made for perfection. And I'm ready to see you. Well, Peter, what's your opinion? What's your opinion of season 2?
My favorite from season. I want to see season 1, season 2.
It said, what do you think of season 2? And what are we looking forward to the future?
To see I want to see Brainiac. I want to see the Superman's villain Brainiac, not the one from Supergirl. The main version of Brainiac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Technically, I want to Brainiac to see that Indigo, who was I forget Brainiac. It's hard to explain.
That was a. I don't remember.
I want to see Robo. I want to see Robo in the series. Robo. I want to see a biker person like Robo. Like how.
Yeah.
Like,
Robo was great out there on Krypton.
I never saw him in his own series. I don't know why. Like one person make his own series or make his own connection somehow for the bigger Superman franchises. You know I'm talking about.
I know.
Brainiac 8.
Yeah,
we should play her. And
that Indigo.
I got somewhere that was that character was created in the some Teen Titans Young Justice crossover.
Yeah, graduation day.
Graduation day. Was she basically just was a plot device or?
We can put what we got now. Yeah, I can send that.
I'm at those those.
To
come back.
I have been thinking about making a video on Krypton, but
yeah. Not your fault because you just can't hear anything on over there. But oh, bummer.
Thanks.
That's why.
That sucks. Sorry to hear you leaving. Yeah, I agree. Krypton compared to now, it's kind of weak, but looking back, it's still a good show and just seeing 3. Because you tell us so many questions that they need to address in season 3. They go to Apocalypse, which is the parademons. That's pretty cool. And I think they're going to season 3. That could be amazing. But despite the setback, I'm very interested in season 2. And I can't see how they. Josh, what in particular season 2?
Season 2, I'm interested to see where they go. Just as long as you have the same writers, the same actors, and bring in some new characters, I'm excited to see season 2.
Yeah, me too, man. Like I agree. We need like listen, Tibia,
Yeah.
Tibia out there. I'm tired of the CW and the Super Wars is just the beginning. I know Super Wars is the beginning. I know that's still just the beginning, but I can't hear. I still can't hear.
That's
I
odd.
don't.
I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
I heard the noise in the background.
Oh, it's from family. Continue.
Okay, so I was saying that when I don't want these shows to I want Super Wars, but also I worry about it's a whole the whole everything has to be like dumbed down somehow
Hello, Living.
like other CW shows that came out and didn't do so well. I don't want that happen to Super Wars.
Yeah. You'll find a Flash and Supergirl and some other show
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I don't want it to happen to Superman Wars,
Mhm.
I think it'll be fun. Supergirl will be great because they have a good writer, they have good storytelling, and I think they know what they're doing way more than Flash right now. L ended. L is dead, so you know that. Black Lightning is over, so
Oh,
they only have like 2 shows left.
yeah, Legend of Tomorrow,
Well, maybe that's 3.
the
Yeah. Legend
Batwoman,
Tomorrow,
Batwoman.
Batwoman, yeah,
Right.
and that. Well, Stargirl is separate. Stargirl and Earth 2. Yeah, I'm fine with that. The Stargirl amazing. Stargirl perfect right now. And similar. So technically, I have 4. If I got my math right, I could be wrong with that.
What about the Smallville TV series once you get?
Oh yeah,
That's
that.
happening. That's
I
happening,
didn't
or
go on
back
that
it?
thing.
It's all
We don't know that it's happening or not.
okay. So I'm confused. Like, if that connected to anything, like the Christ Saving Earth thing, or just something
No,
different?
no, that thing is separate. That thing
Okay.
going on separate altogether.
Uh.
Josh, damn it.
Oh man.
Shit. Anyway, well, Peter, what are you predicting for season 2?
Well, for season 2, I think it would be going forward in what when we left off with the cliffhanger. But it would also be great if we could build something in between the flashbacks we were already shown in this first season, like after, before or between Clark and Lois's meeting and marriage and the years when the boys were growing up. So they could make some kind of things, bring some
So
other
a
villains
flashback?
or establish something in the flashbacks that affect the present, like, or bring some of other villains that were created or in the rebirth. Like Dan Jurgens created Blank, for example. That they could bring that villain here in the second season, and then there's also establish something that in the past, in those flashbacks, in those, like in the years when the boys were growing up, or before they were born, or in the times before Clark told Lois that he was Superman, or when they were on something they worked together and have that kind of thing. Blank could work in that regard, as he was in the Superman and in the Superman and in that Dan Jurgens miniseries, Clark and Lois and Superman.
Yeah, Lois and Clark.
With that we had before DC Rebirth. They could use Blank in there, or they could also recreate the Cyborg Superman storyline, also similar to how they did the other Reign of Superman characters in the first season. Basically, because we have already been given that the show has been given a pretty much clean slate with a new history that is. It's, as I said, relatively divorced from the rest of the Arrowverse. They could recreate so many other things that Supergirl took and appropriated, for the lack of a better word, into her own usage. They could recreate those guys, like different metal or different mixes between different all kinds of those things that Supergirl took and made her kind of versions and make them same way how Morgan Edge was reinvented as the Eradicator. They could do all those things in the second season.
Yeah. And they also redo with the Indigo and some other characters they redo. They also redo mentioned about the Elite. Oh! That gave me an idea of season 2. Holy shit. Did that after I said far a long time ago. Wait. For season 2, I said, do this story.
Yeah. Elite.
Like, Superman the Elite. You could actually have Superman go, it'd be amazing. And the time that better than the 11 minutes that we have now.
I have a question.
Oh, I agree with that. Josh had to go. Like he had to go, but he had to win. He's winning at the 9 out of 10 Superman Lois, season 1. You know, Josh.
Do you have a question?
Yep, go for it.
Okay, so how put some of those characters like in season 2, like a concept, like how you would do these characters in season 2, like the characters we mentioned right now.
Like Brainiac or the Blank.
No, all of those characters we talked about, even the
the Elite.
Yeah, how you do that? Because that'd be different. That'd be a different story. People get mad about, or people will understand how we have a person with. No, I don't want to get people mad, but you know, I'm talking about these characters. The votes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, how you do that?
I don't really know how you do season 2 because these characters, like I said, the anti-hero. Okay, they're not anti. They don't want villains per se. And in order to do this story, you got to change a lot of stuff. Actually, no way. There's a way to do it. We could do that for Rebirth. I could go with this.
Black Dawn, yeah.
Yeah, Black Dawn.
Yeah.
Black Dawn with a story that matches the Black, take control.
That could actually, Black Dawn could be used in giving in trying to give Jon his own superpowers kind of stuff. Because if Jordan already has them, and even if Jon has been so far trying to find his own path without powers, then having Manchester Black and the others from the Elite, though they in trying to ask Jon to come to the dark side. We have cookies and powers. That could have been used to build in making Jon Superboy, because Jordan is already becoming a Superboy, and they could use the Elite as the building block or stepping stone in giving Jon superpowers or activating what latent powers he has.
Yeah, but seeing 2 because they got to mention the Black out of the way to corrupt John kind of like you at the for season 2. And I think that can work. I think that could be a loophole going to do it.
Bathroom break.
Yeah, we can mention the Black to corrupt them. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, that's the shoot I could go with season 2. I think. I could be along with that, but we'll see what that. By far, I have been season 2. I made you the Thomas daughter. Come and see at the not only at the shoot up like an old man. I made sure about that. And not for any other villains. Yeah, that's all I got. So I got that bridge we said. After season 1. This show I'm going to give everything watching my band. This show was the best Superman show ever. We had a very long time. First back and gentlemen. We haven't had a Superman show for a little decade. And it's been depressing and sad that Batman keeps going like DC. I keep saying that. You have other companies doing Batman 20%. Stop doing Batman. Just do Superman for 1. Give him something great like this show. Like,
okay, I can understand why, but Superman was the first character.
Yeah.
And comic book history before it inspired superheroes like Spider-Man and such with other companies. So I can understand why Warner Bros. Is annoyed that since the creators of Superman we made the first character, Superman characters named Superman. So I can understand why. But we'll get to different comics and we'll get compared to other stuff now.
Yeah.
I can imagine that happening.
Like I just keep saying over and over again, right? Like this is the best Superman show we have in a very long time because, as I mentioned before, we haven't got a good Superman show in years or a decade, and we doing Superman Evil Superman for insanity. This is pure Superman, but just all the urban. This is Superman I know. I'm very cheap to see it too. So that way with Sam. Well, Peter, what's your prediction for season 2 as a whole, and what are your hope for the future?
What?
Oh, sorry. I need to what are you predicting for the future of Superman Lois, and what do you want to do with season 2?
I already brought up the blank, and we talked about Black Door and stuff already. Bring up something from the past, make so that some flashbacks, set up something, and then carried on to the present. That was also brought up. And
yeah, good point. My bad. Well, wait a minute. What are you predicting for season 2, or what do you want for the show? Raven?
Huh?
Like
what's
your opinion on the show, or Scott, the new friend? What do you want for Superman show? Is you in charge?
What I want for the Superman show?
Yeah, right.
Like if there was like a solo series of him.
Kind of.
Very interesting question.
Okay.
I don't know, something that goes along with the comic storyline, I guess.
I agree with that. That's not a bad idea. But anyway, we're at a point. So should we just give our ratings?
Yes.
All right, Peter, you first.
Yeah. Okay. So Tibia.
Yeah.
My waiting for some. I can't hear. Back. Okay. My waiting for some Lois is spectacular, amazing. Way so, high recommended. Hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
High recommended. So, does everything beat to beat very well, and I can't wait for season 2. Hopefully, season 2 does well with and see many years to come, seasons. So I don't know, but we have to see. So I'm part of the series. You guys?
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, I agree. Peter said now you can yeah, you can check out John Van the channel as well. You can check him out if you want. You can in the description.
Yeah, you can find my channel. I make my own videos lately.
Yeah. Well, Peter, what's your rating?
No, I'm asking.
Rating.
Yeah.
From 4 to 10, which is the grading system when most of school grading stuff. Let's go with a 9. In quality, it was great. 9 for the mostly good stuff, and a minus points for those few nitpickable things that will be brought up.
Yeah.
Not a full 10. Let's call it just a 9. A 9.5 or a 9 minus or something. That seems fair. Not overly hyping it, but fair.
Okay, so that's that's for me. Okay, like just think how it went on with your plan, but you know what? Fuck it. I did this show number 3, and I passed my Lord. This show was amazing, perfection. Dude, my favorite show ever. Way better than the other ever showed. And if I can make Titan just like Titans season 3 has been good so far. But I gotta admit, this episode was so boring and really not that great, except for the weather stuff. I am worried they all got booked. They all got fast forward on the story to get to the. Okay, they already brought by more in the episode, but if I did compare to this show, the Titans, this show is all around the Titans because this show they got a brain to it, and I'm very true with the future. So I get doing every day. 5 perfection, A plus. If you're passionate with me, watch the show, support the show, and let's keep the show going, baby. And I can't wait to see scene 2. Scene 2 can be really fast and awesome, and I can hardly wait. And my compared to Titans, this show is way better than Titans. Oh, wait. What's the better than Titans? The new Titan show, Scene 3.
It was I guess.
I guess in it. Yeah. At the Titans, that show is fine, but I'm gonna wait until I get more episodes on that show.
Yeah, and I have to wait until spring because HBO Max didn't share it with HBO Nordic, and Netflix does have the first 2 seasons, but those seasons came out in the spring after it came out in the US, and it likely the third season might be released there in the spring too.
Yeah. Season 1, Season 2, you can just skip because you're not missing much.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching Superboy and the Deathstroke stuff. And Raven stuff for Season 1. That's it.
Yeah. Also, I have that about 40-minute long video about Titans I made in the spring. Doesn't have any background music. It's mostly just me talking about stuff I wrote down and basically comparing it to the bites of stuff and how it could have been done better.
Yeah.
You can see it from in the videos I made in the spring.
Yeah.
And a review/analysis rant.
Yeah, I'll probably check that out. But anyway, this show as far as the period of time, Doom Patrol is still good. Doom Patrol, I love Doom Patrol. But if I compare to every show, this show is #1 on my list of best show for 2021.
I agree.
I love the show.
I agree. Me too.
And I can't wait for Scene 2. So to go that bridge, it was the end. So, and you know what, Carl? Should we just call it?
Okay. Guys, I have to go. But we subscribe to Nuts Pro for more content, more videos to come. Hopefully, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the videos now because I've been wanting to make more content on my channel, so that's interesting. So we subscribe to Nuts Pro for more content and more stuff I did recently today. More videos are coming.
All right. On there, right? Not really. What to call it? But stuff. But there we go. Yeah, you can follow me. You can type of Smoker. I'm on Twitter. Well, Google put it dead. Google put that a long time ago. You follow me out there on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch. Because you can Smoker on Facebook. You can join us. Peter, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter. I mostly just mostly because my following I don't have many followers, so I'm mostly just responding to stuff and giving my thoughts about this and that. And I'm also YouTube under the same name. I have been now. I have the Injustice video essays being written year 4 coming up. First 3 years have been covered already. And I reviewed Superman and Lois the entire season episode by episode. You can watch those or hear what I thought about it. And I have plans to make a long Halloween review too. And as I said, I have made that video about the first season of Titans. I need to make that second season video too.
Yeah.
So, and I'm if I start doing weekly reviews on Stargirl too. The second and third episode are probably going to be the same video because I wasted too much time in the Superman and Lois season 1 finale.
Yeah, I gotta say that. After me, John, I start on my channel. I will probably do my top 5 reasons why Super Channel is important with you comment. I need to finish that video. I'm so busy I'm doing this watch stream. I didn't get time to finish it. I'll probably finish that video tomorrow. If I have time. If I can't finish it tomorrow, fuck it, I'll probably finish something. But until we that point, then join streaming with City 1. Sorry, we got went over the place. But hey, next time I don't want to do live streams, I will go to wait and take the issues. Oh yeah, you can follow I think future filmmaker Josh on his channel on the follow John Avenger. Then you're join Josh Schumer City 1 discussion. So the next discussion on something. Maybe the Dead End movie that comes out. Maybe. I don't know when that comes out. I think that comes out October. So maybe we'll do that. If I can't do that, then fuck it. I'll probably do that to you. Oh, I get it. We probably do the Mortal Kombat anime movie. Oh yeah, that's correct. Mortal Kombat anime movie. I keep about it. Holy shit! I keep forgot that. Maybe just put it on that movie. Battle of the Realms. You know, the Mortal Kombat anime movie.
Yeah.
The animated Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
Yeah, it should be. Animated movies are easier to find online than those other movies because.
Yeah. So
because just review Godzilla vs Kong and the other Mortal Kombat movie that came out this year. Those reviews came out months late because I had to eventually decide that I had to pirate them in the end.
Yeah, the live action movie was bad. You're not missing much. The anime I'm looking forward to coming for that next movie would be awesome. But you know, that way we see them enjoying it. Sitting with another discussion on maybe that movie. Maybe if you can't do that, then we'll probably finish that to discuss. Yeah, they're gonna join and sit in that discussion on something. Oh yeah, maybe the Bandom. The Bandom is October. So stay with that. And see you later. See ya.
May your heart be your guiding key.